With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 350 plus undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
The kid in me want to get some eggs for everybody. I don't need it. But the kids in me want to climb the tree. The kid in me want to get up there and see if I can do it.
Survivor time machine, survivor time machine. Survivor time machine, survivor time machine. Survivor time machine, survivor time machine. Get on in to the survivor time machine. Survivor time machine.
Yeah.
All right, Chase, hit that high note again.
No, you guys bullied me.
No, we did not.
You guys bullied me.
We did not bully you.
No,
Just try it.
It was recorded. We can all go
We
back
didn't-
and listen.
You are. This is a gross misremembering. You're not stating the facts, bro.
He's remembering unright.
That you're unwriting it.
Hey, speaking of
The rest is
unrights,
still unwritten.
speaking of unrights, Jonathan's still not here.
Yeah. Jonathan, he's playing music. He's recording covers on YouTube. He's doing everything except for Time Machine.
Yeah, man.
He's like, listen, I'm listening to Reliant K nonstop. There's nothing I can do. I can't stop that. Can't pause that for the show.
I have talked to him a little bit. I commented on how much bigger Lizzie has gotten because you know you always every few months like, whoa, the baby's so big now.
And for reference, that's a baby. It'd be insane if that was like his wife. Yeah, dude.
Well, we know his wife. She's on the show.
Yeah, no, I know. But if someone's jumping in just for Time Machine, they have no idea anything about Jonathan or Chris.
Yes, I was like, she's gotten so much bigger, and he said she still doesn't sleep.
Dang. So we might not have them next season either.
So
okay.
what are we doing today?
Talking about Survivor? Or what?
I don't know. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say about this episode. Better than last week's episode.
Oh, yeah.
By a lot.
Big
By a
time.
lot.
Big
Yeah.
time. Big, there were a few funny moments. We heard one of them here, which also turns into like a really sad moment.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. And then Tribal Council. Great. The lead up to Tribal Council. Great.
Yes.
Challenges.
Okay.
Okay. We'll get to it. But a good episode.
Overall,
Really
it feels
good
like
episode.
a new era episode.
I was going to talk about it in the challenge, but we'll get to it.
I have some thoughts on new era and old era. Like, people say that there's so much more stuff back then than there is now. That's not true.
No.
There's so much more stuff because they all get 10 seconds to talk and they completely move on to the next scene.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And it's one of those things with like rose tinted glasses where we look back on old
That's what
era
Petey has on
That's
right
what
now.
I got right now.
What's going on with you,
Does
brother?
everything look better, dude?
It does. You know, there's a bright light in here. So
I guess we can turn that off. We don't need that here. But
Dang, I'm the only one without sunglasses. All right, episode 4 starts. Ozzy's pissed.
yeah,
Ozzy lost his smile. I don't think he was pissed. He was sad.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But it presented itself kind of angrily because he was
I
like,
need that clip. I need the clip of what's Liz going on.
Liz. Our queen,
as a
Liz
sound drop.
Wilcox.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Ozzy's upset. He's like, well, obviously, you know, his loose alliance member, I would say,
Loose.
got voted out last week.
Yeah, and he
Cecilia.
didn't throw the challenge to cause it, so he was all mad about it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And so he's like, you know, I get everybody's food, I get everybody's fish. Well, how about I just stop? How about that? But then he doesn't do
proceeds
that.
to not.
He proceeds to catch even
11
more
fish, I believe.
He
later
does,
on in
but he
the episode.
doesn't feel good about it.
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah, man. It's an internal conflict.
You know what I thought when I saw that fish?
What's that?
But it's a lot of meat.
Exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought.
He caught a giant fish.
Big fish.
Yeah.
Big fish.
I mean, that's Ozzy's strategy. And it, you know.
Listen, Ozzy has a strong episode.
Yeah.
A lot of fish, swimming real fast twice.
Yes.
Are you
So-
still unimpressed?
I'll be honest. Yes.
Really? Dude, I mean,
I'm taking off the glasses. I
Took the sunglasses off.
That was for you guys in the room, not for anyone listening. I appreciate how good he is at surviving.
Yes.
But is he survivor? You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. You're witnessing the baby steps that make him the player that he is.
Yeah.
You're watching him get everyone food and be like, they're not going to vote me out. I get them food.
Yeah.
You're watching Poverty manipulate and flirt with all the guys.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she becomes the player she is. You're just in the baby stages.
I'm in baby stage. Listen, that's all I'm saying.
I will say Parvati's a little more impressive through 4 episodes, I think.
Yes, but we haven't gotten to post-merge where individual immunity will be coming into play.
Okay.
And, Ozzy has a reputation as a challenge beast.
That's when the Ozman cometh, so to speak.
Okay. That's when, or I thought that was another time where the Ozman cometh.
It's, look, I'm referencing an Ozzy Osbourne album and nothing else.
Okay.
Oz fans.
Osmosis? That's another Ozzy Osbourne album.
Yeah, he's good. He didn't die. His career.
Rest in peace,
done.
Black Sabbath.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, man. That's all we got to say about that.
And then Candace, we got a little Candy.
Yeah, Candace gets back from Exile Island,
which
and
she's could not matter less now. It's so funny. Like, just
there's no idol out there.
There's no idol out there. The amount of time that we are spending on Exile Island this season versus the last couple of seasons is hilarious. They're just done. It's done. There's no point to go out there.
100%.
But they're going to keep sending them.
Candace comes back. She's grilled by her tribe about why she was the one sent to Exile Island, as if she would know, right?
Well,
and what she does to get out of it is she pulls a classic Jonathan move by just going, my brain!
Yeah.
What she actually says is my mind, but I thought that was a funny...
My mind.
I mean, I thought it was a good play by her. It was the only play. She couldn't have been like, the other whites were trying to help me.
Yeah, us whites got to stick together. Like, what's she going to do? She played dumb, and that's all that you can do in that
But
moment.
her playing dumb, she oversold it a little bit.
She's like, maybe it's because I'm the youngest.
I never thought of that.
Whoa, there are strategy implications?
I just couldn't even.
She's like, whoa, I hope they don't find out about those behind the bathroom deals I've been making.
Yeah, she didn't mention. She could have been like, I think they sent me because there's a little behind the bathroom deal I have with Billy.
I got a behind the bathroom deal with everybody.
After that moment, we jumped pretty much. This was a quick. It felt like this episode went quick.
Yeah.
What? Well, actually, off-season PD, some bullshit narrative. I took some notes. I have. I have something. So before we went to the challenge, the guys were all just sitting around.
Yeah, they were. Just throwing their weight around.
Yeah, just being guys. And then Juan Pablo,
JP, John Paul,
JP said that testosterone is flying, and the guys want to stick together, and these girls just need manpower for sure.
Well, there you go.
Amen.
And I'm sure that will hold true, and he won't look dumb at all in the next 40 minutes.
I think, I think he's absolutely right. Testosterone is flowing.
It's flowing.
And that's why Chase can't speak,
guys,
because he's been doing HGH.
I'm really tired.
It's flowing.
Chase is getting back into wrestling, so he's taking steroids
This podcast sponsored by Hims.
Yeah.
Get nuts.
Testosterone is flowing.
It's flowing.
The guys are in love.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's very romantic.
Yeah.
I think.
It's a little.
It's a little
The original
romantic.
Love Island.
They're just hanging out, being bros, shirtless on Fiji.
Just hanging out.
All the girls are over there trying to survive and work on their shelter, and they're just like, we're just fellas. We're just enjoying each other's company.
It really is fun. It is the opposite of so many seasons where the guys are just like, we gotta do shelter, and the girls are like, we can't. And this one, the girls are like, what do you guys do? Like, it's very funny.
And they're like, what you gonna do? Eliminate us? You need us.
You need us for Challenge Beach. We're never gonna lose.
We're never
again.
gonna lose. I know we lost last week, but it ain't gonna happen again.
Never again.
No.
But you can tell they were setting up JP to not look so good.
Yeah.
In the start.
Which
of
Billy,
one.
I think Billy had something to do with that. I think he got into the editing room.
You think so?
And they were like, hey, make him look dumb as
Behind the bathroom deal.
Now it's time for everybody's favorite part of the episode. Not really for this one, though.
No.
It's the reward challenge. That's right. We're getting a
Yeah.
2-challenge episode.
Give me them pillows. Give me them blankets.
Yes. Basically, what the challenge is for the reward challenge is each tribe will select 2 players to be attached together. I don't know what's up with all of these being tied together challenges this season.
They love being
before Jeff was into
BDSM
mud.
season.
Yeah, Jeff was into tying people up before he got into the mud stuff.
I love Siamese twins.
Jeff got really into BDSM and thought that M stood for mud.
Good bit.
Thanks, man. Bondage, sand, and mud.
Yeah.
BDSM.
He's got it.
Yeah, so type in BDSM Aussie. Aussie Loof.
Dude, you'll get to see all the times that he's been tied up in mud or in sand.
Or
all above board.
Or all of the above.
All of the above, sometimes at the same time.
Oh, man. If you're in South Carolina, you won't be able to access any of that. So,
Is that a thing?
yeah, it's banned in South Carolina.
No, never mind. Next.
Hey, you can use my code. Go to surfshark.com/chasebridges for a VPN if you want to see anything.
Or you can just give
all porn blocked in
you
South
have
Carolina?
to give the government your ID. I mean, not the government. You have to give the porn site your ID.
Yeah, your ID.
Which no one wants to do.
Right.
You have to scan in your driver's license?
Yeah.
Yes,
And so what people do is VPNs, which is great for me because
Sure.
I have a sponsorship from a VPN.
Yeah.
So I've been pushing my code heavily.
You literally need to make a video on your page. It's like, hey, you like porn?
live in South Carolina?
Live in
Like
South
porn?
Carolina. Don't want to see the North Carolina elected representative or whatever.
Yeah.
That's they put up a representative. This is the law they passed.
How do you know?
Because
We got to cut all of this.
first of all, I have a VR headset. I'm just kidding.
It comes installed. There's no way to fucking change it.
I like how we started this with dude, you got to put in your ID. And then BD was like, let me explain to you exactly what it looks like.
Let me give you a frame by frame of what you'll see.
I took a couple wrong turns in the internet. That's all.
We've all been there. Where are we at?
Porn,
Cut a
right?
reward challenge.
Hey, cut that.
Cut all of that. Or keep it. I don't know. What is the average age of our listener? Like, are people listening with their kids?
24 to
Probably
30
older, but
something. It's like 18 to 34.
that,
Okay.
that explicit tag scares people off.
Yeah. All right, so each tribe selects 2 players to be attached
Porn.
together. they have to snake their way through a bunch of obstacles, and then the rest of the tribe has to try to help them get through these obstacles. Once the entire tribe gets to the table at the end of the obstacle course, one tribe member will swim out to a barrel, dive down, unclip a decoding wheel, and the tribe will use that decoder wheel to figure out a message. The first tribe to decode the message wins a reward, which is blankets, pillows, and a hammock. Plus, the winning tribe will send someone from the losing tribe to exile, where they will stay until the next challenge. I mean, nothing really to write home about in this challenge. Raro tribe falls behind almost immediately because they're big, dumb guys, and they're really stupid and dumb.
They're just trying to pull these people apart.
Yeah.
Like, God on her. It's
and
crazy.
they keep telling them, hey, we're tangled. And they're like,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Big, dumb, idiot, absolute guys,
Yeah.
morons.
It was crazy. You know what? What did you guys think about that part of the challenge? Because obviously we've seen the clip, the carabiner on the rope, the run around the untangle as a
Pirates of the
individual
Caribbean.
immunity challenge or a reward challenge, but I don't think we've seen it as a group challenge before where 2 people are on the thing. Like, to me, it didn't work as well.
And I don't think they do it again because I think
I
they
really
realized
I like it as an individual challenge. I think it's really
Yeah.
fun. And sometimes you get it where they meet in the middle and they bang heads and they go rah rah rah. And that stuff, that's really fun. This was it was hard to tell what was going on because they're surrounding them like a gang trying to protect their.
they're jumping them into a gang. Almost.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. And so that part didn't work, unfortunately.
I don't think any part of this challenge worked, especially the phrase at the end, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was the best.
But this is where Ozzy gets into the water and he's behind.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So the absolute idiots, morons, big dumbusses, they're falling behind.
Dumbusses.
Jeff yells out, "Exile Island looms," which I thought was very ominous. Looms. Yule and Pinner fly through the puzzle, but to your point, Ozzy gets in the water, swims out there so fast, pretty much
so fast.
guarantees the win for him. And then Yule and Pinner fly through the puzzle. They win it for I2. The other tribe's strategy for decoding the message was to try and just copy the other team because they've got about 4 brain cells between all of them. So they're just like, hey, T, number 3, T.
So Raro is the dumb people.
Yeah, Raro tribe, because they rarely win.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And then I too come up with a pun for that.
Because I too want to win again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did it.
I'm an improv champion.
Yeah.
PD.
So, can you guys? Was there any like clarification or rule given on like the starting point for the decoding wheel? Like
I don't know. It was
that's
so
a
confusing.
like I've seen Christmas Story. Like I know how decoder pins work, and there's like a starting point, right? It's like line up the N with the 3, and then you got your thing. Were they just like randomly guessing at where to put where the starting point was?
Yule was really struggling at first, and Pinner like they were like, but very quickly they figured it out.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have no idea. But the phrase was also just very confusing.
Yeah, what was it again?
Last castaways back, cast one away.
I understand. Last castaways back, comma, but there's no comma.
There's no comma.
Cast one away.
Yeah.
But yeah. What PD,
Survivor's so dumb.
PD texted me.
Comma.
PD was watching the episode. He texted me. He said, "Last castaways back, cast one away." Clunky ass phrase.
That's how I felt. So I still feel now.
You could put that in the group thread. I would have liked that. You guys
We didn't know if you'd seen the episode yet.
I watched it this morning in the shower.
In the shower.
You were in the shower for 40
Do you have
minutes.
a setup? Like you have something to put your phone in?
Thanks for asking. I appreciate that.
Yeah, break this down. Because you watch a lot of stuff for your podcast.
You guys know showers, right?
Yeah.
So, there's like a little nook in the shower where you can put like some various shampoos and soap and whatnot.
Yep.
I put phone.
Okay. And do you put your ID in before you get in the shower?
That's good shit right there. That's good stuff.
To bypass the elected representative?
Yeah. For Paramount Plus, it's really weird. It's actually Jeff Probst. He comes up and he's like, hey, you need to put
you
your
guys
ID.
want to hear this voice memo I just got from my wife?
Hello, there is a giant snake in the basket full of baskets.
Wait, the basket full of baskets?
Full of baskets.
How did- so
Yesterday
she
we
needed a
went and
basket?
picked up. We went and picked up a bunch of baskets from a Facebook Marketplace order. It was just like a giant basket full of baskets.
And I'm not going to, I don't care.
And I carried that, and it was in our car, and now it's in our garage. That's crazy.
And there was a snake
And
in it
just
the
in
whole
the
time.
middle
you
of it.
just
said, unless she's
How many
pranking me.
How many
Fascinating.
baskets deep do you think the snake is?
I mean, I would say there's probably about 25 baskets.
Okay, you're
So
somewhere
somewhere in there probably.
Wow.
Did you
Probably
bring it
got
inside
pretty
your
deep.
house or is
Yeah, no,
baskets
it's in the
outside?
garage.
Dang. Does Liz have a VPN?
She could look up some snake videos.
Oh, like that one that we posted on a story last week.
That should have been like that's the type of stuff that
Yeah,
you
you
should
should
have to put your ID in for.
in
That's
for, yeah,
just
100%.
awful.
Wait, we were talking. I want to know more about Bran's shower thing. So did you buy something specifically, or do you just put your phone in a bag? What are we doing?
I
to
don't put my
protect
phone in
the-
anything.
Really?
It's just guys, this isn't that crazy. Okay, so,
I mean, it feels pretty crazy.
All right, let me
What if your
think-
phone
let
gets
me-
wet?
it's not gonna get wet. Like, what do you guys do in the shower?
It's just wet in there.
going nuts.
I mean, I'm splish splashing
I mean,
around.
the water bounces off of me.
Yeah.
You
But,
know,
what
like-
if, but the okay. So I'm here, right?
Okay.
Waterhead, phone's right here. You guys would be concerned about getting your phone wet, right here.
I guess my nook.
We're getting people outside saying,
Is
yeah.
this
Thank you,
crazy?
Brian.
Is it crazy what I do?
A little bit. Yeah.
I think so.
Like I watch stuff in the shower all the time. I watch your videos sometimes in the shower.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Did you put your ID in before? Because I require that.
I guess where my nook is in the shower, it would get wet, which is why I assumed you
Brother,
had
I
some
don't wanna know
protective
about your
covering.
nook.
I think what this is this is a situation where everyone's shower is different, and we're imagining in our shower.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
felt but I just stood up and showed you,
But I never put
and
my.
you still said you were concerned. yeah. Guys, hold on. Come to my house. Let's take the
take a
show on
field
the
trip.
road.
I have a speaker outside the shower, and I listen to music while I'm in the shower. So.
I have a thing in my shower where I can put my phone in it and watch things.
Okay, I need to
like
step my
behind,
game up.
like behind a.
It's like a little plastic case so it doesn't get wet.
I guess I don't care as
That's
much.
fair.
Like,
I mean, well, you're filthy
occasionally,
rich.
sure,
And you'll just buy another phone.
occasionally little droplets get on the screen, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah. And all of this is the kind of stuff that if it happened in the new era, I would cut it 100%, cut all of it. But this is all staying in.
This
Yeah,
is
because there's not
off-season.
much to talk about in this episode.
But what I'm saying is, I watched it this morning. That's what I'm trying to say. Because
yeah.
I was going to watch it last night, but I'm trying to
watch it.
finish China,
Yeah,
China.
yeah.
and it's real good.
China.
I got the finale left, and that's it. That's the
Do you
prob-
understand the hype behind James now and all those players?
Grave digger.
That's the problem, though,
That's
with
awesome. That's his job.
with the finales. It's an hour. It's an hour and a half, and I was done with the one episode at 10, and I was like, it's just too risky.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Awesome, dude. Well, I'm excited.
All that to say, that's why I watched it this morning. Yeah. So I started in the shower, and then I made my kids lunch, and I watched some of it. So I couldn't take notes, so it was all right.
What'd you make them for lunch?
So sandwiches.
Oh, okay. What kind of sandwiches? Because it's summer break, right?
Sure. One of them likes a honey sandwich, which is crazy to me. The other likes a ham sandwich, some chips, fruit snacks, cheese stick.
I've got a picture of the snake.
Fruit.
I've got a picture of the snake that was in the basket of baskets.
Whoa!
That's
She said she picked up a basket and it tried to bite her.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm here. You know what I mean? So luckily we live next door to her parents. So her dad ran over and took care of it.
I think you
got to call a real adult.
You should have texted her and been like, "You got this."
She said,
I bet her dad loves it. It was like, "Hey, Trace is gone again."
Yeah. No, I mean, if I was there, I too would have been like, "Hey, can you come take?"
I gotta go be the man of the house.
Yeah.
She said the fucking scream I scrumped.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Because she had to like fight with autocorrect on that last word.
Yeah.
Scrumped.
Any snakes in this episode?
Does that get us the baby birds?
Is that where? Well, we got a little bit of
Exile Island and stuff.
Yeah.
Do they show us Exile Island on this?
Nope.
Okay.
No. Exile Island's on Exile.
It's done. It's on.
Adam is the one that gets sent to Exile Island.
Right.
Good.
I imagine the strategy was to try to weaken him up before the immunity challenge.
Sure.
Yeah, I know we were lying when Billy was here saying like we love Adam. We don't.
No, I don't like Adam at all.
Womps.
I mean, I hope Adam comes on the show, but I'm going to let him know right now. I don't like Adam. But I mean, he's no JP. I hate JP.
We hate JP.
On the hate rankings, it's Juan Pablo first and then Adam second.
Juan Pablo, John Paul, JP.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite person right now on the season? As is right now.
Caoboi.
Caoboi for sure.
What he did in this episode brought him down a tiny bit, but he's still number one.
But he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Can I get to it?
It was the kid inside. All right, let me lock in and we'll talk about it. We get a scene where Pavarti. How do you say her?
Poverty. I don't know why it's so hard for everybody.
Because it's spelled weird, and Jeff calls her by what I just said.
Well, do you know how people shorten it to Parv? That's a great indication of how to say
I'm just gonna call her Parv.
Yeah,
Parv is manipulating Nate. Very easily.
Hey.
I mean, she looks at the camera in the confessional and goes, "I am manipulating Nate."
She can say.
And then it cuts to Nate and goes, "There might be a little spark between us, but we'll see."
We'll see
fellas,
where it goes after the season.
Fellas get a little stupid sometimes when these ladies get around.
Let's give him a little credit. He said, "My feelings for Parvati are that she's a very cool girl.
Sure.
I feel like there could definitely be some sparks in the future.
Okay.
But I don't want to find myself thinking like a dum-dum. Guys, sometimes we can't control ourselves. So I think he has his head on straight. And then you have to send in your
ID, and then it gets away from you.
Yeah, and then you got to sign up for NordVPN from Chase Bridges' YouTube
channel.
Promo
code Chase.
Surfshark.com/Chase Bridges.
Oh, excuse me, Surfshark.
Surfshark.com/Chase Bridges. Cut that. They'll sue me.
Yeah, they're listening to this.
Probably.
So he's getting manipulated.
So he's aware.
She's playing her. Yeah, he's aware. I mean, I don't know if I think he maybe thinks it is genuine. I don't think it's genuine.
He makes it seem like, hey, maybe there'll be a little showmance between us. But she's pretty clearly just messing with him.
Yeah.
And that's great. I think that's awesome because he's dumb. He's one of the big dumbest guys. Big dumbuses, dude. Yeah. And all right, so
Pavarti and the big dumbuses.
Saw him live, brother.
Sounds like Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah. Shout out Riverdale.
Oh, yeah. The I2 tribe find boobies, booby nests, everything you'd want to find with boobies.
I was about to say it's Eric all over again.
The Amazonian horn dog has made his way. Caoboi climbs a tree to get to the booby eggs, and he just keeps saying he doesn't need the eggs, but the kid in him wants to get the eggs.
Right.
So Caoboi knocks the nest out of the tree.
Which, by the way, like at this point in time, I'm like, well, it's a little sad at first because Mama Bird is up there. Mama Bird is pissed. Mama Bird is like attacking Caoboi. Caoboi does not care.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious how he just stayed up there.
It's
with
like, whatever. This happens to me all the time. There's a kid in me. And I'm a little sad because it's like, those are her eggs, right?
Yes.
And so, but if I was trying to survive and I found a nest, I'd probably try to eat the eggs as well. So I don't like. You don't think so?
I don't think I would.
I don't know if I'd be able to climb the tree. So shout out to Caoboi at the ripe age of 50 something.
While you're trying to survive, you don't think you would eat the eggs?
But I don't. It wasn't a chicken.
Not if there was like a mama bird with.
I don't know anything about birds,
and I don't know anything about different kinds of birds and their different kinds of eggs. I would be like, what if I get some disease?
I would assume that they're all good to go.
I don't know, man, because typically with chicken eggs, you need the non-fertilized eggs.
Well, they
you
eat
know
them
a
out
lot
there.
about this.
Not really. I'm just a person.
Jeff gives them chickens, and they eat them straight from the source.
Straight.
Yeah, but from the chickens, there's no roosters with those chickens to fertilize.
Bro,
the eggs,
you know so much about
eggs.
this.
All right, we're not farmers. Chase has got us beat.
I'm not a farmer either. I'm a YouTuber.
All that to say, it gets pretty sad pretty quick because it's not eggs. It's full-blown baby bird that has now taken the journey from high and down to the ground and doesn't seem to be doing super well.
No, bones probably snapped.
Why would you say that?
I'm just saying, it took a fall from the tree.
It was like a 15-foot. It was like a 15-foot fall.
Dude, off-season PD's crazy.
I'm wearing a chain and sunglasses and talking about baby birds getting their bones snapped.
Yeah, those baby birds.
That's what it was hard to look at, and it was hard for Pinner.
Penner puts the nest on a stick and raises it back up to Caoboi. Caoboi puts it back up in the tree, and they're just going to hope for the
Well, and the mama bird does like get back in the nest.
like, hey, thank you.
But I don't know how nature works. I don't know if she's like, all right, failed experiment, push the baby out now. Like I don't know.
Penner almost cries.
Penner looked like he was on the
Yeah,
I would have.
I would
if
have
I had a little
also,
broken baby bird in my hand.
And Caoboi would have been going home that night. I would have thrown the challenge to send his.
I don't care about the kid in you. I'm sending you and the kid home.
Yeah,
that was a crazy scene.
That was.
But now that I know all that I know about eggs, I wouldn't do it. And you taught me. I didn't know that.
And I would have been the voice of reason on the island too. I would have brought that up.
Guys,
but also PETA probably had a field day with this.
I bet they did. But PETA had a field day with a lot of stuff they did around.
I
like
imagine
chickens, all sorts of stuff.
That's why maybe
in
Flicka did that on purpose.
Yeah.
She seems like she would be the type of person that'd be PETA strong.
Oh.
In China, they try to get them to eat a baby bird twice. And Denise can't do it either time.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember this?
Mm-hmm.
The little circular baby bird, feathers still on it.
Yeah.
And Denise can't do it. And then it comes back around when they do the, all the challenges that you like, let's see how much you learned. She just flat out says, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I wonder if we could find a PETA statement about Survivor.
I bet we definitely can.
bet.
Yeah.
I bet they have a page.
I don't know what the does any of this have to do with the Hunger Games, but I bet. All right, didn't work.
On r/.
PETA from the Hunger Games.
I'm Team Gale. No one's Team Gale. r/Survivor 9 years ago. Has PETA ever had problems with Survivor? All of the comments are PETA is the worst.
Okay.
PETA has problems with Pokemon.
Well, here's something from 2001.
Here we go.
PETA rips Survivor for hammed up pig slay.
Yes, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
That's crazy.
Survivor denies cruelty, though.
I mean,
yeah, because the cruelty already happened. The animal's dead.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, it looks like all of their stuff that they were mad about was from the first season.
Or from Australia.
And then they just let it go?
Australia, yeah.
And I mean, that guy ended up being a really bad person anyway, so they were kind of based.
Was the pig thing the disgusting challenge of biting the meat and then spitting it into a bucket?
No, that's later seasons.
They do that a couple times, actually.
Ozzy's in a season where he does that. I remember because I put it in slow motion.
Okay, so Bird is hopefully safe. What's next?
It's everybody's favorite part of the episode. Wow. Guys, this is like a new era obstacle course. You have to build a stretcher, run through the jungle to the beach. There you will find another teammate shackled out in the water. You got to swim out, let them free, put them on the stretcher, carry them back through the jungle, and build a rescue fire big enough to burn through a rope, which is fun because that later becomes the fire burning challenge.
I got to be honest, this was a combination of old school and new school, right? Because the stretchers challenge is like, I think they did the stretcher challenge in season 1. They've done it a couple times where you got to build a stretcher,
And
go and
carry
stay.
someone.
Yeah. And so you have that, and then you have the fire building, which we know of now as being such a big part of the show. It was a really good, fun combination of
Maybe they'll bring this one back for 50.
Yeah, it's new
That's
era.
I was gonna say, we're we like obstacle courses, right? Like it's a part of Survivor. It always has been, but to add a little
Pizzazz.
make them
I
run
have
through
it.
the forest again.
Yeah.
They have to put them on a stretcher and load them into an ambulance. That's the pizzazz.
Oh, it's an ambulance match. I2 has the lead pretty much the whole time. And when we get to the fire making part of the challenge, Caoboi is in charge.
And
he starts whipping the husks around him like a lasso,
knows.
and he goes, yeehaw!
He's like, I have to make up for that bird thing.
and it's incredible. Jeff goes, because I mean, I don't know what you guys were thinking when he was just flinging the smoky husks around, but I was like, there's no way this is going to work.
My thought was this is probably some sort of tradition that he had growing up to make fire. Like it's the same thing with the headache. Like it's like these old traditions that have been lost along the way that Caoboi just seems to have
he
and
taps
try to continue, which is so cool.
Like the racism.
Yeah. Well, dude, what's so funny is
PD.
like we see him whipping it around and going yeehaw, and everyone's laughing at him. Then they cut away to something else, and then they cut back, and there's a giant fire. And Jeff goes, "Whatever Caoboi was doing is working."
Yeah,
I trusted him. I thought he was being goofy.
I
at the
trust
start,
him
but
with my whole heart.
I mean, that's so funny.
I trust him with everything except for identifying eggs.
At one point, the flame for I2 isn't quite high enough to reach the rope. So Caoboi picks up the whole fire from underneath and just lifts it up closer to the rope.
Smart.
I've never seen. I forgot about that.
Teeny should have gone back to tape.
Teeny, Camilla.
Hey, Teeny, did you consider just moving the fire?
That's so funny. The fact that he just picks it up with his bare hands and moves it closer, and it works. He wins.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a video of that and then send it to Camilla and be like, if you had done this, we could have won.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
So that means Caoboi and I2 win immunity. They win 2 in a row.
I2 can win again.
I2D2. Oh, killing it with the pop culture today, man.
You sure are.
Star Wars, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Chase.
Once again, the losers are the stupid, dumb idiots over on the other tribe. I cannot stress
Raro.
enough how dumb they are.
And what's her name? So the woman who blew the challenge and is going to fall in the sword. Stephanie. I almost called her Sabrina. Stephanie walks up and she's like, "Hey, this is I blew it with the fire," and basically is like, "I should go home. Like I'm the weakest one here." And everybody's like, "Okay." All the guys are like, "Well, she said it. There's nothing we can do. This is an easy one." And at that point, I was like, "Oh gosh, this is going to be another snoozer of a council." And then
we get to see some action.
And that's good stuff.
What happens is, Stephanie gets back to railroad camp. She says, "Hey guys, I lost the challenge. I'm the weakest link."
Goodbye.
I agree with everyone on the tribe. I see that as quitting when people do that.
Sure.
I'm like, it's like when Q got to tribal council. It was like, everybody vote me out.
That ended up being one of the greatest tribals of the new era.
Gosh, I love
because
Q
he
so
stays and everyone's just like, sorry, Q.
Yeah.
You can cancel Christmas.
But with Stephanie, she was trying to do everyone a favor.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Oh, because her last
name. I'm on fire today, guys.
Dude, you're crushing it, man. Hey, Star Wars, dude. Great.
Star Wars,
great
really
pull.
Good.
Harry Potter,
Great
IDs. We got it all in this episode.
Man. Hey, dude, the big 3 of pop culture.
Yeah.
Harry Potter, Star Wars, Pornhub.
Honestly, brother, probably not far off.
So everyone's just like, okay, bet. Let's just send her home then. It seems like that's going to be the move. But then Rebecca sees this as an opportunity to blindside one of the guys and for the women to get the numbers advantage in the tribe. We get a moment where Stephanie says that she's so upset that she said that stuff to the tribe because she thought that they were all family and she could just share her feelings. It's like, dude, this is a game for $1 million.
She did regret it. She got caught up in the moment. She felt bad.
You can't be like, oh, guys, I suck. I'm the reason we suck. I'm holding us all down, and then expect everybody to be like, oh, no, you're great.
But she changed her mind, and that's what they did.
And that is exactly what they did. We get to tribal.
But leading up to it, so they, if just the women band together, they'll have the numbers.
Yes.
They take it to Parv, our old pal Parv, and
right.
Parv is unsure. She's earlier in the episode, she's talking with Flirty Fun Time Boy.
Yeah.
And she,
Flirty Fun Time Boy.
She does talk about how JP's over there acting like king.
He's the
and
king.
let
the king sit pretty.
And the king sits pretty. But right now, there's not really anything they can do. And she kind of talks to him about it. And he's like, yeah, JP's kind of the guy, blah, blah, blah. And she, in a confessional, is basically like, at some point, JP's got to go, but it's not now. Later on in the episode, they go to her and they're like, hey, we should get JP. And she says, I don't think it's the right time.
Okay. So I'm totally wrong.
But that's because she has the boys in the palm of her hand.
Sure.
Yeah. So who was leading the charge?
Rebecca.
Okay.
And I was like confused because I haven't seen this season. I haven't seen any of Parv's seasons, but one of the big like lores of Parv is that the women led tribe and like going and getting like, and I thought we were getting there, and to hear her say in this first episode where it actually happens with the girls band together, for her to be unsure, I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, it's not how I anticipated this playing out. She does eventually come around. Like, I watched the Who Voted for Who, and she does vote for JP.
Right.
But so after the conversation with her, Rebecca and the others feel like, oh, we got to get somebody else. And they're like, hey, would you consider voting with us?
Yeah.
Guys, I watched this in the shower. So clear as crystal.
Yeah, no, 100%. You nailed it. So then we get a tribal. The girls' plan actually works, just like how Bran said. They blindside JP. They send him home. But the thing I want to talk about in this tribal, I think the most exciting thing or interesting thing is he says, fourth person voted out of Cook Islands, JP. That's 5. That's enough. Unless you have the hidden immunity idol,
I noticed that too.
You need to bring me your torch.
Right. The mechanics had not been to where you have to play it before the votes are read.
That's correct.
So interesting that you could get voted out. And then I totally forgot about that. It
starts in 14.
I guess they understood.
It starts next season.
They realized there was a flaw with that.
So I'm fairly certain, because they do change it in 14.
Right.
100%. My guess is, and I haven't seen this season yet, you guys have, which is hilarious. You guys don't know.
It's been a while, yeah.
But
2006.
Yul,
yes,
who has the immunity,
yes,
I think the way that he uses it, I imagine is going to be like in this scenario where it's like
after a vote.
and it changes the course of the game, and they realize, hey,
we can't do that anymore.
We can't do that.
But how did they not realize that before? It's such an obvious thing.
You've been watching from the beginning recently.
Yeah.
Has people used the idol like that this entire 1 through 12 or whatever?
No, the first way that yes. When idols were introduced, this is how they did it.
And idols were introduced in what season?
Because
it wasn't until 10 or 9.
It was first Exile Island, 11.
Okay, so idols have only been in play.
I'm like 99% sure. Okay. I've been watching a lot of Survivor lately.
Oh, I can't wait for people to scream in the Spotify comments. That's the only time that people will interact with this show sometimes, is just to be like, hey, here's a list of everything you guys got wrong from an episode 20 years ago.
We're not Rob Has a Podcast.
No.
We're not even Drop Your Buffs.
Rob Has a Podcast.
Yeah.
We're
First
the
I was
comedy
in
show.
Guatemala in 11. Yeah.
We're the comedy show.
Yeah.
We're all about vibes, man. Do we get stuff wrong sometimes? Yeah.
Do
we let Billy come on the show and live for an hour? Yeah. That's just what we do.
Now, Billy, when you say there was a behind the bathroom deal, now I'm Ben Shapiro. I don't.
Many people have made that comparison.
The Making the Merge podcast.
Just me.
Hit that again, Bran.
The Making the Merge podcast.
The Making the Merge podcast.
Who's there? Not me. Good job, guys.
That's a lot of meat.
So yeah, I thought that was super fascinating about the immunity idol. Last thing I have written down.
Should we start running all of our clips through an AI that puts it out in Rob's voice?
Yes, please.
Oh man. See how many people we can gaslight into thinking Rob said something like that?
That'd be great.
Could you do one that says,
Rob.
I think AI is unethical?
Yeah.
And then
That'd be really
run that through Rob's voice.
Or we can be like, It's me, the Amazonian horn dog.
Why don't we just get him on the show to see
Yeah, we will. He's awesome. We like him a lot.
We love Rob.
The last thing I pointed out is when JP is doing his vote out confessional, he goes, "You guys outwitted me big time." Like, no shit, dude. You could have been outwitted by a snail, dude. I'm a Billy boy for life. We hate JP. All my boys hate JP. We love Billy.
Same. I have a bone to pick with Chase because Chase incorrectly said that the next however many boots were minorities, but we know JP disowned the Hispanic race twice. So Chase was wrong.
Also, and just to clarify, they pulled the women pulled in Brad, and at some point, so Brad was in.
Not
then
Nate.
Nate was actually Nate and JP are the only people that voted for Stephanie. Yeah.
Yep. And
so I guess they felt like Brad was maybe the most on the fence there. And so at some point, to go back to Parvati,
yes,
at some point she does come around to the idea. And so I imagine there was more conversation that we don't get to see because of time constraints, that once Brad is on board, perhaps Brad talked to somebody else and Parvati starts to catch wind of what happened and was like, okay, I guess it is time to go after JP.
And I'm glad she did it because I'd rather keep Stephanie in the season at this point than JP.
Yeah.
And it's not just because of Billy.
Right. I do have one fun fact with Chase for this episode.
Fun fact with Chase.
That's what I was waiting for. We need to get you to record that and make
Chase.
it. Ooh, dude.
I was just doing Bran's time machine notes.
Let's record that. You guys bullied me last time.
No, come on. Dude, we'll do it. We'll do it with you.
Look,
we'll do it ready.
You know you're gonna do that thing. You're gonna do the thing where you're gonna do it with me, and then I sing it by myself.
Hey, if I don't do it with you, then I'll never watch anything in the shower again. And we both know that's not gonna happen. So this is good as like a promissory note. It's a Survivor time.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
If anything, you'll be better than Jojo Siwa.
Well, can I do it as Jojo Siwa?
Sure, I can do that too.
Let's all do it as Jojo Siwa.
Heather,
I'm trying to think of the. I'm not doing it.
Okay,
I'm not doing it.
Survivor time.
Yeah, that's a hard
it's the
one.
Rasp. You gotta.
My podcast, Betty Davis Eyes, Survivor Time Machine.
there you go.
I've been watching her Betty Davis Eyes reel. Are you familiar with this? Brad?
No, I'm not. Guys, I was just trying to fit it.
Jojo Siwa, children's entertainer.
JJ Siwa is.
And then she invented gay pop, and then she went on Big Brother.
The gay pop community, like how JP disowned the.
She met a very hunky man named Chris Hughes, and then threw the gay stuff out the window. But now she's like got the trad wife aesthetic, and she's singing about Betty Davis Eyes. Apparently, there's a song from the '80s that she covered, and it's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Should we just play it?
We'll play it after the.
Okay. I do have a trivia. I have a fun fact.
Fun fact with Chase.
Is it about JoJo?
It is not. It is about this episode marking. This is the first time to feature a cold open in which an episode begins pushing the story before playing the title sequence. This was the first time that ever happened.
Forgot you had a fun fact while I was listing off JoJo Siwa facts.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that's the only fun fact for today.
That was a fun fact.
Yeah, I love the cold opens.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's a great idea. Do you want to know what the viewership was for this episode?
Sorry.
Would you like to know what the viewership was in this?
18 million.
A little too high.
15.
Was it 15.83?
15.86. Oh, yeah, 15.83. Whoa! You were looking at it
on the website right now. Survivor fandom.
Yeah, that's exactly where I am too. That's where I get my fun facts.
All right, it was 3 million off.
No big deal.
Yeah, it was really close. Crazy, because now they get like 2 million in episode, but that's just network TV, baby. I don't know if their current ratings count when people are watching on Paramount Plus afterwards.
No.
So it probably is close.
Whoever has a Nielsen box.
It's yeah.
Who has a Nielsen box?
I wonder if there's a way for us to get that data. Like, are 10 million people watching Survivor on Paramount Plus?
I don't think so, but it's more than what they
and there are those. I think those ratings have started to become available when like they've started doing live +3 plus streaming, but it's like not as readily available.
Like I've seen that for AEW now. That gets worked into the ratings.
How interesting. I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just sit here.
Because it says Paramount Press Express.com, May 24th of 2024. Survivor is the #1 reality show on Paramount Plus. The series averages 8.4 million viewers.
Huh.
So almost 10 million viewers. That's crazy.
Yeah, good for
That's
them.
crazy. 10 million viewers, and we only have 8 listeners every week.
That's nuts.
It's the off season.
We'll get it.
We only have 8 total.
They'll come back.
And I didn't listen last week, so it was only 7.
But
Wow.
when do you ever listen anyway?
I know I don't listen
I didn't
to this.
listen either.
I don't listen to this show. It sucks. No, I'm joking.
I listen in the shower.
No, the episodes that I'm
Guys,
not
you
on.
guys don't shower for 8 hours a day?
Guys, I take a lot of showers.
Do you really?
I do. I take like 2 a day, probably.
I
Really?
pick,
2 a day?
Yeah, I take a lot of showers.
Your water bill's nuts.
Yeah, how long are the showers?
Probably longer than they should be.
Okay, I pick one like long song. I'll take a 9-minute song and be like, okay, like once the guitar solos come in, that's my cue to get out of here.
Whoa, no, I'm taking at least 20 minutes.
So what?
At
Like,
least
give
20
us some
minutes
examples. What are
Yeah,
some
what
good,
song are we drawing?
Carmen's
Not-
Champion.
more like a Avenged
Freebird?
Sevenfold
Freebird?
kind of metal
okay.
songs that run longer.
Freebird.
Yeah.
But what about Carmen's Champion?
I'm not a big fan of Carmen.
That's a long song.
It is a long song. Maverick City, I'll put Maverick City on
Ooh,
because that's like a
wild.
15-minute song. Every song they do.
You don't want to do?
Oops, sorry.
Betty Davis Eyes.
Yeah, but I played the wrong one. This is the song I always put on in the shower.
Is this her?
No, this is the original where the singer is better.
No, this is Jojo Siwa.
Wait, show me this. Oh, no way. So she doesn't sound terrible until the chorus, I guess.
she
I'm gonna be
sounds
real.
good.
She sounds pretty good there.
Yeah,
good.
she did sound good at the beginning. I guess I've just heard the 30 seconds
Here,
that
let
she
me-
decided to post, which was dreadful.
Okay.
Is this the?
It's the pro blush. Get to that line. That's when it falls off the rails.
What?
This is important.
What's the
She
word?
knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. That's the line.
I feel like you know a lot about this.
I've listened to this reel, and I've listened to people
Oh, okay,
making
okay,
fun
okay,
of it
okay,
over
okay.
and over again.
Yeah, that's rough. That's
Bro,
rough. But I mean, hey, overall, look,
Just got
do I think that it's funny that Jojo Siwa went into the Big Brother house, a very prominent figure in the gay community, and then
I think she wanted to be, at the
and then
very
Mickey
least.
Rourke
Yeah.
got kicked out for being homophobic towards her
Yeah.
because he was like, "Are you sure you're gay?" And then
He's like, "You're not. I'll
then-
make you not gay."
and then someone else in the house did make her not gay, and that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, and so that's got to be like a huge blow to Mickey's confidence because he
Yeah.
wanted to make JoJo not gay
Yeah.
and he couldn't
Yeah.
do it. But then Chris Hughes comes
Yeah.
along and then
And
the
it-
gay
dude,
leaves JoJo.
And yeah, is it funny that Jojo Siwa did that? Yes, but also, do I think it's okay to bully that
didn't
20-year-old
hate it.
woman?
I actually
Not really either.
I like JoJo Siwa and because she's so hated and I'm a contrarian.
Yeah,
But because it's the I don't know all the clips of her being cringy and then
She's
she
very
owns
cringy.
it. She does. She's like
she's got a great attitude.
Yeah, she did the dream guest on my podcast.
Yeah.
One of my exes for sure. And then she,
That's a
later,
great impression.
thank you. She does an interview and she's like, you know what? I get it. I get why you all made fun of me. It was cringy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you for owning
And
it.
the last time that I saw Jojo Siwa, she was dressed like a member of the village people with
Yeah.
like it was like a construction site.
Yeah.
She was
Karma's
like
a bitch.
And listen, here's the thing about Jojo Siwa. She was a 5-year-old on national television
Yeah.
being forced to dance.
Yeah.
So it's like we got to give her some slack.
Somebody
guys.
was going off on me about my Ariana Grande fandom. Like, dude, she grew up in the Nickelodeon insane asylum. Like, there are going to be some crash outs.
Was that me?
No, it
Oh,
was
okay.
somebody who, like, whenever I bring up Ariana, they hate her so
Yeah.
much. I
Petey's
don't-
a huge
Yeah.
Ari stan.
yeah. Not quite. I don't love JoJo as much as Ariana, but
Well, that would be insane.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be a crazy
That would be
thing to
pretty
do.
crazy,
That would be a
actually.
crazy thing to do. One of them has like real talent.
Yeah,
I just like JoJo because of how much people hate her.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, hey, as far as Big Brother contestants go, I think she's better than Frankie Grande.
I've never seen
He was
Big
on
Brother.
Big Brother.
I haven't either. I've just seen literally the JoJo stuff.
I
Like,
watched 2
that's all I saw.
seasons growing up.
I would
with
do
my
it for
family.
this show, but I don't have any interest in.
It.
I don't know if I'd do it for
They
this
do
show.
like 3 episodes a week.
Yeah.
They do a lot,
And they used to do
and the new
live
season
feeds.
is starting. Like
Mhm.
in a
Do
couple
we want to do
weeks.
it, guys? Are we doing it?
Let's talk off. Let's talk
I-
off camera.
episodes a week.
I
Let's
would
talk off
rather
camera.
cover Love Island.
Whoa, no.
Yep.
I don't really know anything about it. I know it's everywhere, but I don't know anything about Love Island.
We'll talk off the recording.
I feel like we've been off the recording for a solid 15
No, this is good stuff. This is good stuff.
And we have another mini recording to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So let's get out of here, guys. Hey, thank you guys so much for listening. This was episode 4 of Cook Islands.
And she knows just what it takes to make a bro blush.
Hey, hang out with us over on Patreon.
Okay, bye. You're about to hear some ads that help keep the lights on here in the old studio. Thanks for listening or don't listen. It's really up to you at this point. It's at the end of the show. I mean, you're listening to me. Hi. But here they come. I promise they're coming. Yep, here they are. Happy day.